Yanshasi. Now, see, and I mean, major submission. No, Martini said, could this be the fall of Inter Milan? Where it's been less than a week. I Inter lose the famous Champions League final, our Allianz Arena. Now, this season, Inter started season, no, they were in high hopes for winning even quadruple.
Yeah,
starting from the Super Coppa Italia, Saudi Arabia, Mokoboya, AC Milan ko yi wo moje. And then unim say subsequently to the Champions League. Just last month, June, at the beginning of May, na Inter Milan with the hopes of winning the major treble. They were still in the Coppa Italia. Inter Milan were still in the league at the time. I don't know, only the Inter 1 point say 2. Now they were in high hopes of winning the Champions League as well. Fast forward, AC Milan you are moving again in the Coppa Italia after the Spanish Italian Super Coppa. No, now Napoli Belgian league by 1 point. Champions League final. In Inter Milan Asankolusu Allianz Arena against Paris Saint-Germain 5-0 humiliating scoreline. And they are speculated by many outlets. Coach in Simeone Inzaghi, Kofi, a coach however for a team for only 4 years, he's won 6 trophies for Inter Milan. Wow. Imagine. Say coach way say this season ka 4 trophies or just can 1 ka 4 years okuta 10. Mewa. Coach Simeone Inzaghi. Because imagine if he had won the 2 Champions League finals. Wabo 2023 and then in 2025. The level and the appreciation and the dynasty that he would have created with this Inter team could have been different. Obaye while he's won them the league in 2024, Coppa Italia mienu, Super Coppa Italia miensa. Wabo Champions League final mienu within the space of 3 years. And then as speculated by many outlets, so be free team no. Papa no akwa sign at the Saudi Arabia team Al Hilal. And nay obefa flight by no part 10 or Saudi Arabia. Jessica Puduo. Now, and on person La Gazzetta dello Sport, on newspaper anima, on my capture in Simeone Okwa Saudi Arabian tea. On the Saudi for Chenibi, Asheniti. What I say? Now, other transfer stories. My sister, Luka Modric to AC Milan is captured there. Fabregas, who is likely to come and replace him with Inter Milan, and no big question mark is also there on the front page. Now, what is the biggest news? And then after all these happenings, AC Milan we did a couple of weeks ago, no. And the biggest story is that according to Foot Mercato, Kofi, let me read for you to get it right. Almost say, Inter Milan linked to the biggest financial scandal in Italian football since Calciopoli. Scandal ke CBSC since Calciopoli about Inter Milan. Wow. Now, what is the scandal? Almost say, a secret report reveals nearly 300 million euros in fake sponsorship revenue between 2016 and 2019, allegedly used to dodge financial fair play rules. Say from 2016, ebepim 2019, yeah. Inter Milan, Kofi, a fake sponsorship, any revenue, a free Asia, are worth close to 300 million euros. Said the dodge their friend of financial fair play. Yeah. Now, you know in financial fair play. Financial fair play is explained in simple terms as Kofi, a set of rules designed to ensure the economic viability of football clubs. I am FIFA, I'm a UEFA adopted, other federations adopted. Said the Ebeya Kofi, ebe guide your class, no, I'm economically, financially, I'm stable. And today I can say the key aspect of financial fair play. And they say 1, clubs must within a 3 years period, Kofi, ensure that their spending does not exceed their income. Yeah. Now, it's a financial fair play room, and say within 3 years, no, Sika was spending extra since Sika about him. Yes. And Debiano, spend what you earn. Sika club need to be generating, no. and no club need to use one editor players, two editor players ka, three editor other staff ka. Now you name himself financial fair play rule does not apply to club infrastructure. So we see stadium near there obet ma kwaji loan as well. Say oh yeah academy project obet ma kwaji loan. But running the main team ne there, there was say sika who generate Now within that time, Inter had gone through a new ownership. Don't forget, started from 2016. Now, in 2016, the Suning Group Holdings from China ever taking over 70% shares from Inter Milan, being owned by the famous billionaire at the time. Now Forbes rating 11 billion euros, dollars, $11 billion.
Wow!
Your friend is Jean Gendong. Now. Suning group ne to teams be Brejan Suning, you can talk of them. Okay. Now, Omubefa Esim Inter Milan, no, they wanted to dominate. And this over here at the time, Jean Jindong, Edeneba, Steven Zhang, that he was the youngest club president.
Yes.
Inter. In fact, Fleet Cast ne Casa Kesian, this young boy, Ababe Chibi Power, school he was at brofo. Because for Mobile and all those big players, Lukaku, Lautaro Martinez, all these players, buy for coach in Simeone Inzaghi, take your quality money, Akiminum, and they wanted to dominate the Serie A, capture Europe. Now, Serie A class in Niska, so and what did they do? They faked sponsorships. They said they are Man City now, Omuguso can want them. So Amanya sponsor be free China, Amanya sponsor, so Amobwa. And no more pumping sika 300 million ashim into a books and looking fine. And no multimedia players kakesiye or multimedia top players afa in a twati. Now, baby asem ne bobo baniye. The money ye huni. Unim say according to Foot Mercato, omo investigation ne chere say omo connive with some people at the helm of the FIGC, the Federazione Italiano Gianco Cascio. Nese mpanimfo bi wo FA ho wo Italia. Omo ne kambom Kofi. And omo yes dream way within that 3-4 years period.
Wow.
And now this thing, if it's proven to be true, Amanfo be ko jail. Foot Mercato for say it is the biggest after the Calciopoli. Now Calciopoli led Juventus to the Serie C. Again, a lot of people were arrested. Yes, we have financial fair play, but forgery all those documents and will be subject to arrest. Now, Dianema make us say, could this be the fall of AC Milan? Now, Suning Group no, in 2021. Kofi no mo kwaje loan facility of 395 million euros. A free Oak Tree company ho our America. Now, omoje in 2021 no, omo almost 70% shares e wo Inter Milan no e na gina as collateral.
Okay.
E di agina mu. Aha no mu wa nya na aju kokoo ni. And then Kofi yes ne so here in 2024. Ana waso omu kotu ya no. Sa time so papa ni dia de Jean Jindong when your problem with China. The companies near they started call from to when yes can't ya. And na all three for no ebe take over Inter Milan. The new owners of Inter Milan from last year but Oak Tree. This Steven Jean on yes CEO BM no is because of that. Omo buy no. Omo say na team ne de da ho. Adwuma ne de team ne but omo nke team no. But mpanin for no be take over na dey so omo de omo mpanin for ya den. Eba no omo appoint Giuseppe BP Marotta. Right May omo di 40 in June ana Giuseppe BP Marotta ebe ye chairman. Ana omo di Piero Osirio ebe ye sporting director. Now omo na run the club na aba be si enne. Enne inka Inter Milan. And your man say that's what quality players. They nearly won the Champions League. And less than a week after that, this is another scandal at Abebo Inter Milan. Interestingly, the first one happened in 2024 when they defaulted. When him so J League, in 3 days, and a story about say Suning Group no any country. And Oak Tree for no. Now Oak Tree the major house of Oak. And the Oak Tree for no Ababeji Inter. Now and then after losing the Champions League final, Kofi, there is a scandal reviewed by Foot Mercato. Now it means that even though Oak Tree for no now take you over, no Kofi, this very scandal will affect them. One, if it happens to be true, of which it is about 80%, they will punish them. possible point deduction before the start of the season. Over start to cry be negative.
Yeah, now they can.
Again, so share players na wo ho no a because of the financial fair play into you will be forced to release some. Ka unya don free sibia. Lutaro Martinez bi. What I say? They will be forced to sell certain players. Again, you almost had the transfer ban bet to almost so. And you ask yourself, say Inter down like that, when will they recover? For a team and Kabe forced to reckon with in recent times. And that is the current situation. That's why I'm asking. Say, could this be the fall of Inter Milan? Because Obia Wojide were Inter Muse Kabe be a new man, but starting from coach to playing body to now a bigger scandal. Yemfa non tonche. Enei unza financial fair play regulation and I say be adwuma pa o. Nti from January to January. Manfo be face sanction to call even Barcelona. It is reported the Times England atro Marca atro anope AS caption on Barcelona almost say Barcelona for the second time running according to the Times breach financial fair play regulation. Etienne Barcelona is likely to announce next season you best start at 10 points. Again, Barcelona may be suspended from buying players. We'll talk about that in details. Lyon, they will be any. If Lyon had failed to qualify for the Champions League, automatically can made the for financial crisis. And to almost default is something different. Now Lyon is part of the teams that may face point deduction of the financial fair play adopted by UEFA. Aston Villa and there's be at Bonacra base story. Chelsea there, one do say omubooks munya kama nti UEFA for hwe na punishment bi e obi omfa momo sa punishment ni nya mae nti Chelsea is one of the teams that is expected so omonso say financial fair play UEFA for fa aba na omonso de bebo Chelsea ama omonso ahwe assignments na omo pese omo ye nyina no omo de be si ha nti omo pe players bi a